They had children who were actually Narakasura's children. And so they needed protection in a society. We were talking about society in those days. At that point of time, he took them all and he said, anybody who asks you, tell them I am your husband. Tell them you're part of the Yadava Kula. Tell them you belong to me. And you belong always will be in my heart. And so we come to one of his wives, Satyabhama, very significantly chosen because she is Bhudevi herself. You know what Bhudevi is? She's a giver. She just keeps giving all the time to all of us, expecting nothing back from any of us. We are here because she is here. And so, Satyabhama, although much maligned by a lot of fables, a lot of stories which have come down, have changed a lot of things, saying that she was the jealous kind, she was tried, she was arrogant. It was not all of that. She was somebody who, like her name, was Satyabhama, the one who beamed truth in every sentence that she spoke. She was absolutely forthright, spoke her mind, that was her strength at every point of time, completely open-minded and a totally empowered person for those days. This, Krishna says, that this ability to be open-minded and this ability to say, yes, Krishna, I want you for myself, this ability to want to have the Supreme to herself. He says, this is something I keep telling every other woman that I meet. He says, this is what I've imbibed from her. When you look at, finally, though she was the first person to influence him, Radha. Radha is an epitome of ultimate surrender and absolutely unconditional love. Who was his friend, who was his playmate, who was older to him. But at all points of time, she said, Krishna, I love you unconditionally. It matters not to me whether you love me back. It matters not to me whether you stay back in Vrindavan. It matters not to me if you'll ever see me again in my life. I don't expect anything back. It's such a pleasure to love you. And that was her greatest quality. The one thing that really surprised me as I was going through, in fact, when they started this whole project, I myself decided to revisit some of these Nayakis, back to another reading of Bhagavatam. The one thing that I noticed that all the women in Krishna's life never judged him, never ever judged him. They didn't expect his forgiveness at any point of time because they said there's nothing to forgive. They didn't begrudge him for his machinations, his ambitions, his compulsions, his adventures. And they didn't want him back also. They were fine. They were happy with what little they got of him. Which just goes to show that they didn't really depend on his reciprocation. All they decided was to give at any point of time and to have him as part of their lives and in their heart and enshrine him. And this was one of the greatest qualities that all these women had. Women, not just these women, throughout our Itihasa Puranas, we have examples. And wherever you see, whatever you see, you find that every one of the Nayakis in the Itihasa Purana, whether it's from the Vaishnavite philosophy or the Shaivite philosophy, steadfastness and wanting to constantly give of themselves was what marked them as Nayakis.
Wait. Krishna light on. No, wait. Okay, Krishna light on. Krishna, right on. माँ, सखी, प्रिया, so today, my Nayaki. वृंदावनवे मंदिरवागिह इंदिरे श्री तुलसी.
आल गिरधर होई so hoy. I am born from the ocean of immortality. Created with your essence, Prabhu, I am here to heal.
Focus, guys.
I am here to balance. Ages before you graced this earth in Krishna avatar, I, Vrinda Devi, meditated until the soil itself learned to bloom. I created the groves, the shades, the sanctuary of Vrindavan for your arrival.
You built the stage for my Leela Tulsi. Without your green canopy, my flute would have no echo. Look, the entire forest has come alive to witness our union, the Tulsi Vivah.
The trees are showering their rarest bloom. Look at those animals, birds. They have all joined in a celestial chorus to celebrate our marriage. But Prabhu, this is also the time for humanity to witness what this marriage truly stands for. You, the stone, and I, the plant, have come together for the world to see that the power to heal is the biggest answer, the most powerful answer to any storm.
Any storm, even the storms of my Leela that tested the very roots of your spirit, and yet you did not wither. You instead chose to forgive, heal, and balance.
It was not easy. Not easy when you wore the mask of deception to break my chastity. I used the only power I had, my voice. I stripped you of your form. I cursed the Shaligram. I cursed the stone to be the Shaligram.
And that curse became a blessing, Haripriya. As that formless stone, I headed out of the temple into people's homes. And you realized your destiny as a sacred plant worshipped by all. Tell me, Haripriya, how do you heal so generously, so freely?
Prabhu, I don't know any other way of existence. I am the possibility. A possibility that absolute forgiveness is real. Absolute forgiveness is not surrender. This act has made me more than a plant.
Yes, Devi. When your leaves are offered to the Shaligram, our devotees give their love, their belief, their very essence.
Prabhu, we are instruments. Each note, each chord in symphony of the cosmos. While you play your flute and roam in the garden of Vrindavan, I bloom. I bloom, nurturing, serving life with my presence. I am the balance that holds all your worlds.
Tulasi, you are my balance. You are my bride. And you are our healer.
ಬೃಂದಾವನವೇ ಮಂದಿರವಾಗಿಹ ಇಂದಿರೆ ಶ್ರೀ ತುಳಸಿ.
Alai payute kanna en manam alai payute. You came to me like a storm, wild, untamed, promising eternity and then vanished. You left my waters restless and aching. I waited, Krishna. I waited with the faith of a river, believing you would return, but now I can't find you. How do you not understand my heart?
Yamuna, I am here. My essence flows within you, in every ripple of yours.
Then help me, Madhava. Help me overcome this longing. I once danced for you, my waves rippling with joy, inviting you to play in my depths, to leave your footprints on my shore. But now, all I have are memories and not you. Why have you abandoned me? Why have you not come back?
Suryaja, I am here. I forever walk alongside you. You have to trust the tides of our connection. I never left.
No, you left, far away towards another sea. I alone have witnessed all your leelas on these shores. That night, when we first met, Vasudeva was crossing my stormy waters with an oblivious infant. I was young, powerful, defiant, unyielding, until I heard the cries of a divine child. That single drop of rain that fell on your foot and touched me, I knew I was no longer just a river. I parted for you. I let my very soul bend for you. When you defeated Kalia, something deep within me shifted. My ego dissolved alongside the darkness that left with Kalia. I felt drawn to you the way lovers are. My heart swelling with love that was undeniable, intimate, and alive.
It was alive, it was intimate, and it was undeniable. It brought me here to you.
You are here now. You are here now, but when you left, my strength became my burden. I heard the notes of your flute drifting over my waters. No matter how much I tried, I couldn't find you. Then every droplet of my water became my messenger. I sought you in every cloud, every wave, in whisper of every wind. And while seeking you, I aged. I aged in the silence of your absence, thinking this is the end and I'm never going to see you, Govinda.
Priya, I am here. Could you not see me? Look again. Not for me, but my footsteps. Not for the flute, but the music. Look, Kalindi, look. I am with you forever.
Forever. Forever. Not absence, but presence. Not what is absent, but present. I understand, Krishna. I understand our connection is not one of absence but presence. But it is not merely your embrace that I am seeking, Krishna.
Just
A recognition. A recognition that we are two rivers flowing into one immortal sea. Come to me, Krishna. Come to me not just as a return, but as a celebration of this return.
Yamuna, I was always here. I am here again.
யாதவ மாதவ என் மனம் அறியாத போல இருந்திடல் நியாயம்
धड़न कुतक थी कुतक दधिंगे न तुम ताम ता ध रे ता ध रे धीम ता ध न ता ध न ताम ता ध रे धीम ता ध न तुम ता झो नु नम ता धीम मी ताम ता झम धीम ता झम तुम ता झम ता धीम गे न तुम ताम ता धरे ता धरी धीम ता धन ता धन ताम ता धरी धीम ता धन तुम ता झोलू नम ता धीमी ताम ता झम धीम ता झम तुम